Good afternoon, class. How are you guys doing today? Oh, you're tired? Well, I'm not surprised. You guys have been at school all day, I'm sure. Well, the topic that we're going to learn about today is the different jobs that people have. And as we've learned before, a job is basically what adults and some older kids do every day to earn money. And they earn money to pay for their housing, to pay for clothes, to go on vacations, to pay for their kids, and just to enjoy life. So some of the jobs that we're going to learn about today are on page 1 of your handout. So can somebody read the four jobs that we have there? Yes, you there. Yeah, we have teacher, okay, doctor, yes, police officer, and pilot. Okay, good job. So the first thing that we're going to do in our activity today is we're going to match each person here to the correct job. So we're going to do this one as a class. So I'll ask you first. So what job do you think the first man in picture number 1 has? Okay, a doctor. And how do you know that? What clues are there in the picture that show you that he's a doctor? Yes, he has the thing wrapped around his neck. In English, we call that a stethoscope. It's a pretty difficult word, probably too difficult for you guys at this age. But basically, it's a tool that a doctor uses to listen to your heart and to see if you're healthy. So that's how we know he's a doctor. We also know he's a doctor. Any other reasons that we can tell he's a doctor? Yes, he's wearing white. Okay. So how about picture number 2? Who can tell me what job is for teacher or for the picture number 2? Uh, yes, yes. He is a teacher. Yes. And what clues are there that he is a teacher? Yes, there's a chalkboard behind him, kind of like what I have here. Okay. What other clues? Okay, he's sitting at a desk. Okay, good clues. So we know number 1 is a doctor, and we know number 2 is a teacher. So what do you think the next job is? Number 3. You? Yeah. Yes? Oh, a police officer. Yes. And what clues do you have that he's a police officer? What can we tell from the picture that he's a police officer? He's wearing blue? Yeah, that's a good clue. What about you? What do you think? What do you think tells us that he's a police officer? Oh, yes, his hat. Yes. Police often wear hats that look just like that. And how about you? Do you have any ideas what else tells us that he's a police officer? Oh, yes, he's driving a police car, as we can tell in this picture. Okay, and so then the last person, what would their job be? A pilot? Yeah, and how do you know he's a pilot? Yes, the other 3 are, we already figured it out. So, but what other clues can you think of for why he might be a pilot? You? Yeah, his uniform. Pilots often wear a uniform with gold buttons, and usually it's navy or something like that. Okay, and his hat. Yes, just like the police officer, pilots wear special hats for their job. So, do any of you in the class know anyone who has one of these jobs? Yes, of course, me. I'm the teacher. Any other ones? A police officer. Oh, your mom is a police officer? Well, that's great. Does she enjoy her job? Yeah? Okay. And the next thing we're going to learn about is where these 4 people work. So we have 4 different places, and I'm going to get one of you to read the 4 different places that we have. Can you read it for me? Okay. Yeah, we have hospital, police station, school, and airport. So let's try to go through this and find out where each of these people works. So first, we're going to look at the first building. What place do you think this is? Oh, the airport? No. There's a clue in here that tells us where it is. Right here we have above the entrance to this building is the word emergency. An emergency is the part of a hospital where you go when you need to see a doctor right away. So we can tell from reading the word up here, emergency, that this is a hospital. Okay, so how about the next building? Yes, that's a police station. And how can you tell that? Yeah, it says police above it. So good reading there. Okay, and how about number 3? Where's that? The airport? And how can you tell that it's the airport? Yes, there's an airplane in the background there. Okay, and how about number 4? Where do you think that is? The school. Yeah, and what clues do we have that this is the school? How do we know this is the school? It looks like a school? Yeah. And we also have some flags in the front, which is very common at most schools. And it looks like we have a gymnasium off to the side there as well. Okay? And now, who works in each place? Can anyone tell me who works in number 1 in the hospital? The doctor? Yes, of course. That's where they work, and that's where you go to see the doctor. And who works in the school? A teacher? Yes. And who works in the airport? A pilot? Yeah. And the police station. Obviously, we know who works there. That's the policeman. Okay, so now we're going to learn about the different things that these people do. So let's do this exercise again. I'll get you to read to me the different activities that we have here, and then we'll go through this as a class again. Okay, so we have flies planes, helps sick people, teaches students, and catches thieves. Okay, oh, what's a thief? Oh, a thief is somebody who steals things that don't belong to them. So someone that maybe breaks into your house and steals things from your house, or somebody that maybe goes to a store and takes things that they didn't purchase. So that's a thief. Okay? So do you understand that one? Okay, let's move on. So we have flies planes. So which one of these people do you think flies an airplane? Yeah, number 4. So we see 2 people there flying an airplane. And what is their job? A pilot, yes, exactly. Okay, and how about number 1? What activity do we see here? Yeah, we see a doctor talking to someone, but which activity does that work with here? He's helping sick people. Yeah, she's in to see him and get treatment for her sickness. Okay, and then we have picture number 2. And what's going on in this picture? What do we see here? Yeah, we see a class of students, just like you guys. And so what activity would this be? Yes, teaching students. And then we have the final activity here, number 3. So we have this man here. Who's that? What is that? A thief? Yeah, a thief steals things. And so what is the policeman doing? Yes, he's catching the thief. Perfect, good job, guys. Okay, let's go on to the next section of our lesson. So let's talk about you guys now. So what I want to do is I want you guys to pair up. One of you is going to ask the question, and then the other person is going to answer with the correct answer. So I'll just let you guys work in pairs really quick, and then we're going to come together as a class and share some of the answers that we found, okay? So what I'll get you to do is just go for 5 minutes, pair up with the person behind you, and let's get started. So we'll give you about 5 or 10 minutes, okay? Okay, I see that you guys are done now. So let's come together as a class and let's talk about you guys and where you want to work. So the first question is, what do you want to be? So what do you want to be? What's the correct answer? And then give me an answer about what kind of job you want. So what do you want to be? Oh, you want to be a fashion model. Okay, great. And what about you? What do you want to be? Oh, you want to be a vet? And why? Why do you want to be a vet? Oh, you love animals. Well, that's a great reason to be a vet. Okay, and let's go to the next question. Where do you want to work? So where do you want to work? Okay. In the mall? Oh, the mall. Okay. And why do you want to work in the mall? Oh, you love clothes. Okay. I guess that's why you want to be a fashion model. Okay. And where do you want to work? Okay. You want to work in a school. Okay. You want to be a teacher just like me? No? Oh, you want to be the principal. Okay. Okay. Well, you can be my boss then. And we're going to go over some questions here about the picture that I'll ask you guys again. So, what do you think his job is? You said he was baking, so what would his job be? Yeah, he's a baker. Perfect. And where does he work? Does anyone know where he works? A restaurant? No, no. You? No. No, he actually works in something called a bakery, which is basically just the place where bread and, like I said before, muffins, cake, pie, pastries, those sort of things. It's a place where those are made or baked. Okay? What does he do? Yeah, yeah, he's cooking. Okay, and what is the specific word for what he is doing? Yes, he's baking. Baking. Perfect. And what things do we see in the picture here? Yeah, we see bread. And I know we mentioned his hat, we see there. What else do we see? What about this? Does anyone know what that is? Yeah? No, that's actually called an oven. And that's where we bake things. That's basically what it is. Um, okay, and what is he making in the picture? Yeah, he's making bread. So bread products is what he's making. Um, Perfect. And that's it for our lesson today. So what I'm going to get for you guys to do for me for homework and an activity that we're going to do next week is I want you to go home and I want you to ask your parents these three questions, okay? So the first question is, what is your job? So ask your parents what they do for a job. And then where do you work? So what is the place that they work called? And then what do you do at work? Okay, so the activities that they do. Try to get three different activities that they do at work. And then next week we're going to come back and I'm going to get you guys to share with each other and then also with the class about your parents' jobs and what they do, okay? So I had a great time with you guys today. I'm excited to see you guys tomorrow and to hear about the jobs that your parents have. Okay? So see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.